What's up, everyone? Mr. AdamX from the Pursuit Podcast on the Auto Collective. Geyser Systems gave me a shower to test, and I'm going to tell you all about it. I've been using it for about 2 weeks, so here's my rundown. First off, I want to talk about build quality. Assembled in Colorado, it's solid. Like, that sounds stupid to say, but like, it is solid. It can get banged around in your trunk, banged around in your van, and that's important when dealing with water, mobile systems, vans, cars. Every space that you use in your vehicle counts. So it's important to have something that can get banged and beat up a little bit. There is a handle on the back, so I like that. And I really like that, like, I can put water in here and it doesn't leak out. That's important to me. You can take a 7 to 10 minute shower. They claim on low you can get about 15 minutes, but what I found for actual use, 7 to 10 minutes of a beautiful use of a shower using 0.8 gallons of water. And to answer your question, yes, I felt refreshed, I felt good, and that's important, because what's the point of a shower if you don't feel refreshed? On the top, they've got a couple indicators. It just tells you if the pump is too hot, how hot the water is, if it's below or above 95 degrees. If the heater is in use, there's a button for it, and yes, you can buy a version that has a heater. You can also just use a jet boil as well if you want to save a couple bucks. It tells you when the lid is secure, and it gives you a low water warning. One thing to mention with the low water, it doesn't lose pressure. Which is uncommon for most portable showers. So when you have low water, it blinks, it gives you an indicator, but you don't get any low pressure. So it's important. You get a full, again, I said it, 7 to 10 minute shower. The key to this whole system is in the sponge. You don't get that typical shower head. You have a sponge. There are multiple sponges, so if you have a girlfriend or for a significant other traveling with you or a buddy, you don't have to share a sponge. It comes in different colors, and you can use pink for a body, yellow for a friend, and green for your dishes or your gear. So they've thought about that. Replacement sponges are readily available, and I think they cost $7 to $8. There is a little control valve on the sponge that controls your rate. On full bore, you get about a minute of water. It's too much. I took a shower at full bore. It's too much water. You can't use it, and you're just wasting it. So again, I found that sweet spot to be on like the second lowest setting. That gave me about 7 to 10 minutes of actual water flow and refreshing. I lathered, I shut it off, I spread myself, obviously, added some soap, again lathered, and then sped it up a little bit, let the sponge fill, dumped it over my head, and then I found myself being done with the shower and still having water. So it was an actual fantastic experience. A couple things I want to note. The sponge, although it is the reason that this works so well, could also be the con. If you have a lot of friends who you are camping with and they're relying on you for the shower for some reason, they're gonna have to buy their own sponge, or you're gonna have to share a sponge. So where you would have a normal, typical shower head, anyone could use it, wash their feet, wash their face, you're gonna want multiple sponges. So that would be my downfall of it if I'm gonna have a downfall. And another note, you have to have power. Really easy for car camping, and I don't see this being used in any other scenario. For the van, I plugged it into my outlet, DC cigarette outlet, no issue, powered it all day. The heater has a big draw, so if you are going to be using this, be conscious of the heater and how much power you're drawing, and that might be a scenario where you just use a jet boil and boil some water and add the water. The directions are clear, thorough. Little note from the creators of this, it was in the box, signed by everyone in the factory. Again, you're using 0.8 gallons of water, you're getting a 7 to 10 minute shower, you have a lifetime warranty, assembled in Colorado, and there's a 30-day money-back guarantee. So for some reason you get this thing and you think that it doesn't do everything that I just said it does, you can send it back and they will give you a full refund. But I guarantee you that if you buy this, if you purchase this, you will not be returning it. It's one of the greater tools that I've ever used when it comes to car camping. It serves a purpose. It solves a problem. It doesn't waste a ton of water. It's small. It's durable. This is going to live in my van full time.